Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland Reviewer, and I'm doing a bit of a special video today to help out Blake and Alice Hodges, who I met through social media, and they do a lot of stuff when it comes to film, and they have a new podcast called Movie Lovers Guild, and they asked me if I'd be willing to give them a little bit of a review for their new podcast, and so I checked out their first video, which is an introductory video, their first actual video in regards to the top films of 2018 and their Ant-Man and the Wasp review. And I was excited to do this. I thought this would be a little different, so this is the Wasteland Reviewer Recommends, and I definitely recommend their podcast, Movie Lovers Guild. And starting with the first video, I enjoyed the fact that you got to know both Blake and Alice a little bit in terms of questions that they would ask each other and get a little perspective on where they stand in terms of film, their tastes, and stuff like that, which is always nice to get that from somebody that you're getting reviews from, because if they're having a different perspective or they see things a lot like you might want to check out their reviews, and you get that sense that your interests might line up a bit. So you might be more relying upon them in terms of checking out what their thoughts are on a film versus somebody else who you don't really agree with or don't have the same kinds of tastes. And then checking out their video, in their podcast, I really enjoy them incorporating the fans and their followers and who listen and getting their input on their top films and them doing surveys. It made it a little more interesting than just getting their opinion on things. They even shared some comments from some people that left comments with their opinion on their top films of the year, and I thought that was really cool and interesting, a nice way to set the stage. And then getting to listen to the two of them talk about their top 5 films of 2018 so far. And what I really appreciate when it comes to reviews is I want something that feels more conversational and not like it's scripted. And that's one of the reasons why I come in with bullet point notes, but I don't really go into a video really sitting there making sure I know exactly what I'm going to say, because I want it to feel more natural. And I guess that's one of the reasons why I prefer video reviews over written reviews, because they feel very scripted. They're planned out. Your words are chosen very perfectly. In terms of a video, unless you're using a teleprompter or something, it feels more natural and you're really getting somebody's feelings. I know there might be more pauses and stuff in my videos while I'm trying to collect my thoughts, but I feel like it feels more natural, and I appreciate about that nature of their podcast, getting to hear the two of them going back and forth, and they might not always agree, which makes it even more interesting to see the different perspectives that they bring onto a film. And getting to listen to their first review for Ant-Man and the Wasp, I really appreciated something they did at the beginning in terms of giving fun facts about the film, and I really enjoyed that. And you're getting a chance to get a little perspective on that film and what went along with making that film, and you might not expect to be getting some of those thoughts. I know that was something I used to do in Alternative Films Club at Ryder, that I was one of the board members and the exec board members and president for a while and ran the club, was that when we introduced the film, we gave some fun facts and interesting tidbits about the film. It gives you perspective, and you can get a sense of where people are at making that film, what are some thoughts that went into the film. And one of the things I really like, and when I get to go see a TCM Classic Fathom events, is getting to listen to Ben Mankiewicz share some of that meat onto the film before and after, and it makes things a lot more interesting. And it really sets the stage for giving you a even better sense of going into the film and what to expect or what to look out for, and I really appreciated that. And those very thorough. I'm fine with watching longer reviews if it really gets into talking about the film and really making sure that you're giving a good comprehensive understanding of what this film has to offer, and I really enjoyed that about the review. And they even gave some time at the very end with warning on spoilers. And a film like Ant-Man and the Wasp, it's a big superhero movie, so a lot of people are wondering about spoilers and really going into depth, and I had seen it, so I kept on listening to the whole show. I really did enjoy the podcast, and I plan on keeping up with it and listening to it. I was just doing work and got to listen to it, and I really appreciate it, and I think what Blake and Alice are doing is really awesome. And hopefully you guys go check out their podcast, leave comments, let them know what you think. Because that's the big thing. One of the main reasons why I started doing this is because I wanted to meet people that loved film too. You can have conversations about it. Leave a comment. Let them know what you think. Share your opinion. Let them share their opinion back. Make a conversation and get some new connections in terms of film. So please go check out Movie Lovers Guild podcast, and I highly recommend From Your Wasteland Reviewer.